Hello, it's Claire. I've got ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease, and this is my day-to-day process of releasing old stories. And this morning I am going to release crapping my pants, and that old story, and my belief that it's so red raw and it's so inflamed in my guts that when I need the loo, it's instant, and that I crap my pants, and that's a normal thing. And I still believe at the moment that old story, and I kind of go, well, you can try and release this one, but if you need to go, you kind of need to go. So we'll see, because this is a massive one. I used to crap myself probably about 4 or 5 times a day when I was at school as a teenager, right the way from probably 10, 11 to, 18, sixth form, whenever you leave school after sixth form. I did sixth form. And I would always have about 4 or 5 pairs of spare knickers hidden around the school, one in the sports locker, one in my house locker, or you're in a house or a form or something, aren't you? So one of those lockers, 2 in my school bag that I took to each class, and I probably got through all of them most days, and hid it very well from everyone. Made myself the outsider, and I think most people thought when I got up out of class to go to the loo, and because I was taking 10-15 minutes because I had to clean my pants each time, wash them in the sink or put them in a little bag, throw them away. I had those nappy bags that stop the smell, so I would just wash the knickers in the toilet, in the sink, and put them in one of those smelly bags and back in my bag, because otherwise I would have had to keep buying X amount of pants each week. And I think most people just thought I was skiving, skipping lessons or whatever, but I would try and be as quick as possible, because I thought, it's going to be a bit weird if every time I asked to go to the toilet I take 10-15 minutes. And some of the classrooms, like if I had maths, I would freak out more than if I had English, because the English classroom was right next to the toilet and the maths classroom was down the corridor. So it's still like, down the corridor is like a minute walk, less. But I would still freak out because that was too far. If I needed to go to the toilet, I had about 15 seconds. I couldn't get down the corridor. I'd leave the classroom, go, and then be able to walk down the corridor really slowly without spilling any poo, liquid crap down the back of my legs. That was an art that I was quite good of. Just holding it in the pants so it didn't trickle down the back of the legs. So I didn't have to change my tights every day, just the knickers. But crapping my pants has been very normal in every single public situation, school, wherever. Even if I knew where the toilets were and they were right there. Daily, day to day. And that was how I lived. And that was what happened. That was my life. And I just remember thinking each day, all you've got to do is get over it, because this won't last forever. 24 years later, I'm still crapping my pants. So, this story I am releasing is me going to the toilet in my knickers. I don't want to do it anymore. That doesn't have to be my life going forward. That can be my past, and I want to leave it there. And I'm consciously releasing the story of crapping my pants, and that being a label of who I am. Boom. I really hope this works as good as yesterday's one. Right. Thank you. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for listening. And I wish you all just beauty, love, and peace.